Hi everybody, Dubs Designs here, and today I am playing with my friend Thomas. Say hello, Thomas.
Hello.
And so right now we are at Gatwick, I believe.
Yeah, Gatwick International.
We're at Gatwick in London, and we will be going to Paris.
Charles de Gaulle Airport.
Yeah, so the international airport in Paris. So right now we're just at the J. I'll show you us at the J. We're at the J. We've got nothing on. We're gonna do a full startup. Um, so yeah, we'll get started.
Alright then, shall we do this?
Yeah, let's
Alright,
do this.
go. Alright, so X feed on. Fuel switch, main pumps on. Alright then. Could you do the lights while I'm just starting up the engine? And also, could you call for a pushback?
Yep.
Thank you.
Turn everything on. Beacon won't turn on. No, don't. Beacon's on. Wayne we want on. We want strobe on.
Alright, can you call for a pushback now, please?
Yeah.
Alright.
Shift P. We should have a pushback.
Alright. So, there we go. We're being pushed back now. Let's just go through the fuel checklist. We currently have 41,917. Is that correct? Like,
Yep.
all right, there we go. Should be enough, sufficient amount of fuel.
Just tell me when you want me to turn off the pushback.
All right, I'm going to start up engine number one. Ignition switch on. I'll just wait until the pushback finishes, just so we're clear of the airport.
Okay.
This plane looks like a Christmas tree at the moment, seriously, but okay. Anyway, um, keep pushing back for about, I don't know, 30 seconds or so.
Okay. Go back into my seat. Okay. Most lights are on. Loader light. I can't find any of the loader lights. I'll have a look on them.
Logo lights, there are none. It's default when you switch the APU on. That's when
Alright.
let me just switch the APU off. That's not a good idea to have it on when we're in the APU generator off because we're going to be running on engine power very shortly.
Do you want me to toggle pushback?
Yep, cancel pushback. Very good.
Pushback cancelled. Okay.
Uh, can you cancel the pushback?
I
We're
have.
still being
We
pushed
need to
back.
brake.
We're still being pushed back, mate.
Are we?
Yeah. There we go.
There we
All
go.
right, they just had some locking problems, I'm guessing.
Okay then.
All right, so here we go. Let's keep the parking brake on just in case we have any fluctuations. Engine one, startup switch ignited.
Okay.
Temperature is rising. N2 thrust increasing.
What?
Exhaust gas. Yep, we have life in engine one.
Can we set out our... Oh, there we go. Vertical horizon sorted.
Engine two starting up. We have power for engine two.
Have you set the autopilot?
Yes, I set that up while you were just having a coffee inside the terminal.
Okay.
Alright, pre-taxi checklist, please, if you may.
Ah. Both engines on. Steady rate. Fuel pressure normal.
Why did you take the... Never mind.
Lights on.
Alright, let's... Okay, so increase power to sufficient taxiing speed.
Park and brake off.
Yeah,
Clear for taxi.
okay. There we go. We'll just make sure all of the systems are on and functioning correct. Right, we are taxiing, as you can see. We're gonna take off, I think, from runway 30. No, sorry, 23R. I'm pretty sure. So, just prep the cabin crew, please. Just announce to the cabin crew we're preparing the cabin.
Okay, make sure. Just have the smoke train on, seatbelts on. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your co-pilot speaking. We will be taking off very shortly to London, to Paris, and it should be a very steady flight. Winds are calm. Please stay calm if there are any problems. They should not be, and we will now show you this quick safety message. Done.
Thank you. Ironically, the runway that we're going to be taking off is right in front of us. Well, after we finish taxiing, anyway.
As I'm about to say, there's a huge building in front of us.
I know. I realized last time I saw the runway, I was looking behind me. I didn't realize. So we've got to follow taxiway Charlie Delta Alpha. Okay, fair enough.
So for all the viewers watching, right now we are using the Airbus 319, I believe by Project Opensky.
Yeah, Project Open Sky. It's a relatively new aircraft for me. I've actually never done a full flight with it. So excuse the lane taxiing here.
Yeah, this guy, he's a Boeing, so he hasn't.
Yeah, I'm a
flown
Boeing
Airbus.
I'm a Boeing noob.
I'm the complete opposite to that, so I
Yeah.
know all about this aircraft. I know how to start it up
Yeah,
and all that.
it's smart
So
ass.
this kid had to just learn.
The helm is completely unexperienced. Oh my god. This is why I like Boeings. They're more responsive on the ground.
Meh.
Viewers may want to look away from this horrible taxiing.
Yeah.
They may die.
I can taxi this fine.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm the pilot. I can operate the autopilot.
Okay.
Badass over here.
Okay. I prefer to do it manual, just because it feels more pure. Even though Airbuses were built for autopilot, but still.
You can't even navigate around the runway without me telling you. Something tells me this is going to turn into a challenge soon. But
let's just hope our famous engine failures don't.
yeah, we're viewers out there. We're prone to a lot of engine failures. We've always had an engine failure. One day it's a engine fire, the next day it's oil pressure, and the day after that it's rudder failure. But luckily we've got a survival rate of 100, mostly.
Yeah. I think so. I can't remember us crashing.
No, actually that's the point. We've never crashed.
Yeah.
Which I suppose is a good thing.
Actually, no, we did.
Oh yeah, we did that one.
Last engine failure we crashed.
Yeah. Well then, in that case, we're Horcruxes talking to you.
We crashed because both of our engines went. Oh yeah, and our like trim and our rudders were messed. They were like permanently
Yeah,
in the left position.
I don't think anyone experienced has been in that situation ever.
So basically, we had to land.
We had nothing. We had to use the wind.
We had to land with the wind on a dirt runway, less than 100 meters long, and we crashed into a bush.
No, that wasn't my fault. You put the speed brakes on at the last second just as I was flaring and killed every single bit of lift we had.
Well, we were going to land, so...
We were going to land, yes, but speed
yeah.
brakes come on when we've landed.
Yeah,
not
I know. I thought we landed, but there was lag. But either way, we ran off the runway and hit a tree, so,
You know, that's how we roll.
yeah.
But anyway, let's switch back to professional talk now.
Anyway, yeah, like we were saying, we're just taxiing. Landing lights are they off or on? I believe
They're off at the moment.
No,
I don't
on.
think.
I turned them on.
Are they on? Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't actually looking. I was trusting you. Alright then. Can you set the flaps to 25-degree angle.
Yep. 20. Okay, they're at 20. Just you can't.
You can't get 25. I've just remembered.
Yeah. So they're at 20.
All right. So yeah. I make weird noises. Just thought I'd let you know.
Hmm.
This is something tells me this is not going to be the best flight for me because, like I said, I am very much used to Boeings. So, uh, yeah. All right. So,
Any landing you can walk away from is a good one. Remember that.
yeah. There, ironically heard that off planecrashes.net. Anyway,
Right.
so
So
I'll
yeah.
yeah. We have the most interesting conversations in the cockpit.
Yeah.
Okay. So
We do when we're not recording. Um.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
flaps
Such
20. Parking brake off.
all
Speed
right.
brake down.
Uh, I think. All right. Can you check the hydraulic pressure? Is all the systems green?
Roger. All green.
All right then. All right. Let's just apply the brakes here. All right. So let's do final control roll. Ailerons working and set. Elevator check and control roll. Which for viewers out there is basically rolling the yoke around, making every single control moving the corresponding direction. Alright then, I think we're ready for takeoff. Co-pilot,
Roger.
parking brakes off.
Parking brake off.
Anytime you like.
It's a bit laggy. You do it because it's not
I'll
working.
do
There
it.
we go.
Yeah, I've just done it. Okay, there we go. Right then.
Cabin crew, please take their seats. Okay.
Cabin crew prepped.
Cabin crew prepped. Ready for takeoff.
Ready for takeoff. Spool engines up to 75%. Spooled and moving. There we go. And systems have stabilized. No warnings. Luckily. Alright then. Full throttle. Here we go.
V1.
Continue takeoff. And
V2. Rotate. Steady rate.
positive rate.
Gear
Gear
up.
up. Gear up. Engaging heading hold to just correct our course.
Gear up. Okay.
Engaging autopilot. Engaging auto throttle. Engaging altitude hold. Vertical speed hold. Positive rate.
Okay. Landing lights off.
Yep, thank you very much.
Okay then.
Alright, what's our speed, sir?
What's our speed?
Our speed is currently alright, flaps up.
300.
I think we've just killed our flaps, but okay, never mind. Didn't actually realise at the time, but you know. Alright, so it shouldn't be too long of a flight. Every now and well, there's a lot of turbulence here. Hang on. Speed hold switch, auto throttle.
Low visibility.
Great, that'll be fun. Just a word of warning: we've had a couple of before. Speed hold switch on. As you can see, that we've overspeed, but apparently this plane has a lot of pitot tube errors. So we're not actually going over speed, it's just the pitot tube reading wrong.
Yeah.
It just corrects itself every now and then. Cloud layer is very low.
Did you hear about that crash involving the Pepito tube?
What, the 757?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, Bergen Air.
The ice like froze over and yeah.
No, Bergen Air, the crash wasn't actually ice. It was because I think it was a wasp, a type of wasp,
Alright. I heard
made
it was ice.
a nest inside of the pitot tube, and because the autopilot relays to the pitot tube, it's getting the wrong information, and it was thinking it was really, really fast, so it's full throttle, like the throttle was cut,
Yeah.
and eventually the plane just stalled, and the pilots were just so confused they couldn't fix it and crashed.
Alright. Now I heard one it was an Airbus A330
Yeah.
and it was flying high altitudes in a storm.
Oh yeah, I think I may have heard about that one
And
as well.
there was this type of like water that didn't freeze below zero.
Ah, okay.
But when it touched like metal, it did. So it touched metal on the pitot tube
And froze the
and
pitot tube over.
froze the pitot tube, and the same thing happened. The autopilot went rogue.
Yeah. Well.
And the pilots didn't realise until they crashed.
Well, I don't think they would have realised until they crashed, because they've crashed by that point. They didn't go after their crash. Oh yeah, that's why.
Well, actually, the pilots were the only people who survived.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Well, that's ironic.
Oh yeah. They were the only people who survived because it hit tail first. And yeah.
Guess it was a bad to be in economy class then.
Yep. But right now,
If
it's
well, the
definitely
temperature is way too high for any icing. But now you're telling me all this, I think I'll just
put the de-ice.
you know, put the de-ice on just by it. Just keep my eyes on it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think still we've got about 15 minutes or so to go, because we've just made the shore. We're just about to go over the ocean, English Channel actually,
Yeah.
and then we'll land in Charles de Gaulle.
Okay, so I believe we're about to start descending soon.
Yeah.
We're still over France. I can't really see much of France, thanks to my EMB being too awesome. But yeah, we should see some stuff. Like we can see the nice, pretty stars above us. Oh,
Alright.
was that you?
Just
Yeah.
yeah, I'm just disengaging the auto throttle and the autopilot, because I'm going to take us into manual descent mode.
Okay.
Which is it's a pretty neat thing on here. In manual descent mode sounds like you're just flying it, but It is, and it's a really clever system on this Airbus that when you're descending, it keeps track of your altitude and speed to make sure you're not too far over the speed limit that you should be. And you cannot stall. It's impossible. It will just keep correcting it without you noticing, and it's just impossible to stall. So yeah, just thought I'd let you guys know.
So we've got some
It's-
land over there. So we should start descending very, 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 very,
we actually are
very
descending.
soon. Oh right, okay then. So starting our descent now. It's a very
Yeah.
small descent. It's only about 3 degrees, maybe even
Yeah.
2 or.
But what we're actually going to do is a circle over because, well, Charles de Gaulle has been known to have sudden wind changes, and we want to give as much time as we can for the wind to change.
Okay then.
Um, so we're just going to do a circle over Charles de Gaulle.
Okay then.
So we're going to descend to about 9,000 feet, I think.
Sure. Okay, so now the land's coming into sight slowly, even though we can see it. So we can see everything now. So yeah, should be a pretty groovy flight. Okay. By the way, if you wondered why we haven't taken the seatbelt sign or got any of the cabin crew to go, is because the flight is literally so short. There's no time to really take orders and do stuff like this. So that.
To be honest, we should just like close this airline and say get the Eurostar.
Yeah.
Be a bit easier for us.
But yeah.
Anyway, so we are just coming up to Charles de Gaulle. Actually, we are going to just do a quick maneuver.
Okay then. So I'll just tell all the passengers. Okay. This is your co-pilot speaking. We are making a descent very shortly towards Charles de Gaulle. We will be landing roughly in about 5 minutes. When we hit the ground, please keep all seatbelts on until we reach the gate.
If you live that long.
Yeah.
There we go. I can see the runway lights up ahead already. If you care to look out your window.
Forward or?
Forward, yeah, just directly ahead of us.
Uh,
And weirdly enough, have I got the auto throttle on still? Nah, it's alright.
we're supposed to be banking, right?
Yes, we are.
Good.
What is this thing with the altimeter? Your altimeter is set incorrectly. Well, shut up, FSX. I can see visually. Right, there we go. I have the airport in sight, just off to our left. I'm just going to make an announcement to the passengers. Directly from the camera crew. Alright, just enable communications. Okay, there we go. Good afternoon, good evening, passengers. If you look out to your left, passengers sitting on the left will actually see the airport as we're just banking to the right. Pretty nice lights there actually. They're doing a festive thing. They still haven't gotten over New Year's. So, just enjoy the light show until we turn right again and ruin it for you. See you later. I'll inform you of more when we land, and my co-pilot will brief the cabin crew to get you guys ready, because you're totally incapable of doing it yourselves. Okay, see you later.
We are the worst.
Yeah, I have the worst announcements.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I'll let you do the announcements from now on.
Okay.
I'm worse than Ryanair.
Ryanair are the worst company
Budget airline.
in the world. Not that. They're also one of the richest, which I think is just retarded, because if you order a sandwich on it, yeah, say you took like a 5-hour flight on Ryanair and you ordered a sandwich in the first half an hour, you'd get it in the last 10 minutes of the flight.
That's a bit retarded.
So they are literally so bad. So if you ever want to fly somewhere, please choose British Airways or Virgin.
Virgin's actually pretty nice airway. I like it. Oh, we've got the cloud layer, the deadly cloud layer.
Or if you're looking for a budget, choose Monarch.
Yeah, Monarch's pretty
They
nice.
are very good airlines.
All
Or
right,
even
so
Thompson.
we're going to start the final turn into Charles de Gaulle now.
Yeah.
I'm just going to keep an eye on our speed and altitude descent rate. Just a little bit too slow, but then again, we're way high, so that's the point.
Or if you're like really rich, I'm joking. If you really want to get a decent flight, go to with Thompson, because they've got good.
Yeah, Thompson's a pretty nice airline.
Yeah. Holy crap, we're steep. Yeah.
No, this is the normal banking procedure.
I know. It's
I've studied
it's
on
35 degrees, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah, I know. That they're. I don't get it with planes, because it looks like you're banking a lot steeper, but you're not.
No, we're banking pretty nice. I'm gonna put the flaps down to 25
You
degrees.
mean 20?
25. 20, yeah, 20. Forgot about that. Because you can't get 25 in FSX. How stupid. Alright, I have the airport on our radar. So,
Yeah, I
alright,
see it.
just prep the cabin crew.
Cabin crew, please take your seats. Please take a short wander down to make sure everyone has their seatbelts on. Thank you.
Should have added and make your wills.
Okay, whatever.
I'm a bad flight. I'm a bad pilot, aren't I?
You're just a bad person in general.
Yeah, I'm a very sick, humid person.
Right, so we're just about to land now. Right now, we're coming over the secondary airport. They actually use that airport for air shows. Quite
We've had no problems whatsoever.
no, none whatsoever.
None whatsoever.
Definitely do not click the annotation above. It won't bring you to anything.
Anything useful anyway.
No. Sorry for the sudden cut. Parents and stuff. Wink. So,
Ew.
oh, you know what happened before, Thomas, don't you?
That wasn't my fault.
Yeah, anyway, nothing bad happened, don't
Headwinds,
worry.
headwinds.
Nothing
Yeah, nothing
bad
happened, guys. Nothing happened. We still maintain our star airline stuff.
Let's just foreshadow then, yeah?
Yeah.
Basically, people said their wills.
Yeah, just to be on the safe side. Which did come in handy the previous time.
By previous we mean last flight, of course.
Yeah, last flight, literally.
Yeah.
I am such a dick.
It was literally their last flight as well.
I think it was the rest of the city's last flight as well. I think we took out most of it. Anyway,
anyway, back to our good landing.
Yeah.
So yeah, just coming in nicely.
A lot of crosswind.
Yeah, we'll probably do a crosswind landing.
Great. I actually have to go around.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Is the headwind's just so insane?
No, it's fine, bro. It's fine. Just do it.
That's what she said.
Okay.
Right. That's what my girlfriend in Palma de Mallorca said when I landed there in my F-15.
Sink rate.
Sweet.
Because you know I'm a pilot, I can do that stuff.
Don't sink.
Don't sink.
Don't sink.
Don't sink.
Don't sink.
Don't sink.
There's no don't sink for me, ironically.
Okay then. So coming in.
Just lags,
not
probably.
on the guide slope because Thomas doesn't like the guide slope.
Not especially not in an Airbus.
Okay. Don't sick. Don't sick. Three, two, one. Touchdown. Reverse thrust.
Engaged.
Engaged. Speed brake. Engaged.
Speed.
Full.
What's the speed? I'm just concentrating on
Speed
making.
190.
Right, apply some form of braking.
I can't. You're the pilot, but okay.
Oh yeah, that'd be a bit awkward. Let me just reach between your legs for the brake lever. Never mind, I've just done it.
Okay. Speed is 10. Taxiing to gate.
Sweet, first exit.
I will make the announcement.
We're just gonna have to hold short here because we're gonna be crossing a runway, but we're gonna have to hold short.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your co-pilot speaking. We have now landed at Paris.
We have not landed.
We have now landed at Paris International Airport, and we will be taxiing to gate very shortly. Please be aware, do not take your seatbelts off until the seatbelt sign is off. Cabin crew, please do take seatbelts off and just make sure. Thank you.
Okay, we can continue taxiing.
No traffic.
No traffic, no. I don't know why I stopped. It's just precaution
Yeah.
that we stop here. So, we're just gonna go straight across the taxiway. Actually, one sec. I'm just getting a message from the advisor. We're gonna have to go down the runway.
Okay.
We're gonna have just taxi down the runway because we're clear for a long time.
Okay.
So we're just gonna go down there.
That's cool. Oh, this isn't the
Silent.
runway.
Yeah, I was silently hoping no one would notice that. I must have been holding short if I was going the. No, it is. It is. Sorry.
What is it?
It's the propeller plane
Oh
runway.
yeah, it is.
There's so many runways at Charles de Gaulle. It's impossible to keep up with. Are you in the co-pilot or on the wing?
Co-pilot.
Good.
So, just in front to our right, we've got the ATC tower. That looks very nice.
It does.
So,
Well, the French do have a thing for beauty, less incompetent.
we'll probably just.
I think that's about. I think that's about it for our flight. Really, we've just got to
take a
taxi up to the gate. No, not this right.
Well, there's.
Oh, because this is the runway. If we were going to make a right, we'd have to be going the other way. We have to turn off at the next one.
Okay, yeah, and then just choose any jetway, I believe, because they're all empty.
Yeah.
Because at the moment there's the Fiesta thingy going on, so nobody.
Yeah, Fiesta of planes that have spontaneously combusted.
Yeah, no, the New Year's Fiesta's on, so yeah, no planes, and we can't be asked turning on traffic, so yeah.
Because traffic equals lag.
For him.
For me, yeah. So I don't want to be ending up taxiing into the jetway on my screen and on his screen taxiing into an A380.
Exactly.
Which has actually happened before. Not as in like someone was on a different screen in real life. I mean, someone actually taxied into an A380 because ironically they dropped their coffee on their knees. And they were inches away from the A380's APU generator area.
And that is why
You pay attention.
iced tea.
Iced tea is the best choice for pilots.
Because first thing, it's tea. Second thing,
Secondly, it's
cold.
iced.
It's
Well, then
cold.
again, but won't that make it worse though?
No,
Because you know it's cold. Cold on.
because
Well, if
yes,
it's a man, it would make it worse.
yeah. But I'd rather have that than burning hot.
Burning hot balls of fire.
Yes, balls of fury. That's
Remember
an
what's
amazing movie though.
this is probably what yeah, this is probably why they call it the black box, because you know nothing comes out of here alive,
Yeah.
because we cannot afford anything going back to the NTSB,
So
such as our stuff talking about an air crash.
anyway, anyway, who cares? Black box, it's fine because first thing, we
We
didn't
didn't
crash.
crash. I
Definitely
love the
didn't
we
crash
both said that.
because we didn't crash. I think. Um,
Maybe there might be a bloopers video. I'm
so
not
I'm
sure.
pretty sure this has been a good flight because we haven't had any engine failures,
No, that's the first for
which makes everything good. So I hope you enjoy this video, guys. I will end it here. It will probably be uploaded in two parts: the actual fly and the bloopers. The
I've just
bloopers
shut
are
the
absolutely
engine off.
hilarious, so make sure you watch them.
Yes, make sure.
So just put park and brake on,
Alright, I think I'll just turn the APU on for the next
and
pilot view.
I hope to see you guys later. Bye.
Alright, see you again.